Legend 3D. Hello there viewers, welcome back to another episode. Today I will be reviewing South Park: The Stick of Truth. The game is published by Ubisoft and developed by a company called Obsidian Entertainment. South Park, I'll give a bit of a basis on the story at the start. The Stick of Truth is a staff which whoever owns it owns the universe. I don't want to give anything else away, to be honest. I've got a bit of gameplay footage, shouldn't give another story away to you. We'll start off with the graphics. Don't expect any CGI amazing graphics from it.
To be one of the humans, but Paladin
Expect the normal South Park humour and the graphics. To be honest, I sometimes think I'm watching a show, not playing a game, which is absolutely superb. The gameplay plays around a bit like an RPG. There's a lot of exploration. You explore every single part of South Park. You can go in anywhere. Also, you can go and buy off vendors. You can go and buy equipment and weapons and armour and stuff like that. There's 4 different classes within the game. You can either play as a fighter, which is like a warrior class, a mage, like a wizard, a thief, like a rogue, and you can play as a Jew, which is I don't know what. I haven't tried to play that class at all, but I will play it. I would be doing more videos on the different classes within inside the game.
He's such a friendly boy.
You'll find all the characters from South Park if you know them. If you've only watched the show a few times, you'll probably see all the South Park characters you know. Here's a vendor which I went to. I found that I went back to him about 5 or 6 times, and the more I progressed through the game, the more stuff he had, just like any other RPG would. Also, let's say about the gameplay of the game. The combat is like a turn-based strategy, a bit like Final Fantasy, but don't expect any Final Fantasy gameplay. To be honest, I love Final Fantasy 7 from PS1, but I'm never a fan of them, to be honest. But the gameplay, the combat in the turn-based strategy works so well because of the abilities you can do and the humour as well. You've got like I'm fighting with Butters at one point. You'll see in a bit, and Butters is the person behind me, and you find that he'll start speaking about something when he heals you. He'll do a funny South Park humour with it, which is quite cool. I found there's a lot of quests within the game. Supposedly I've heard it's about 15 hours long, maybe more depending on how long you take to complete it. I'm not going to rush through it, I'm going to try and do every quest I can. Obviously you can see there's a lot of customization in it for your character. You can do your beard, you can do your headgear, your armour, your chest, your legs. You can do everything. You can put moustache, and you can go buy all these off a vendor, which is so cool. You can find them in the world. I found there's a lot of exploration when it comes to finding stuff. Like if you see anything with see there's that drawer's got yellow on it, a yellow thing. You can find stuff inside it. I found that you found a lot of junk gear, so you end up selling it to vendors. But there's also a lot of art. I found some armor and I found a lot of money as well, which you can go and spend. Obviously, there's all the famous characters from the South Park universe in it. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched an episode. I don't want to drag away too much. Have you ever watched an episode called Man Bear Pig? There's the vice president from there. He's behind the bush. He's like wearing these disguised glasses with a funny nose, like a clown nose. It's stuff like that which makes me laugh. And I've got to say, is that if you're not a South Park fan and you don't like the humour, you may not enjoy the game. I don't want to sway you away from it, but you've got to enjoy the humour to enjoy it. Obviously, there's a cutscene here. I'll call Timmy. If you've ever heard of him, he goes, Timmy! Which is quite cool. There's a flash travelling capability, which is quite useful because the map is quite big, to be honest. I found that you would think when you look at the map, you can just see the city and you can see the town of South Park. But around there's even more stuff. You can go to the farm, you can still go to the woods to the left, and the game itself within the quest tries to drag you out to them parts of the game which you wouldn't see. I found that you do travel a lot in the game, walking everywhere. But it's seeing the South Park itself, which is really cool. Here's a combat system within the game. It's very turn-based. But the abilities you can do, you'll see in a minute, is absolutely superb. I'll show you one of the abilities I did. They all have like they go to defensive mode like any other turn-based game. I just counters his attack then by blocking it. I think you just press A on the 360. That's what I'm playing it on. I will say you can buy it for PS3, Xbox 360 and PC. They're not for the next-gen
This will
consoles.
stack a job for Paladin Butter.
But obviously you can see we're going to do some, I'm going to do some ability with him in a minute. So I'm going to heal my character,
that's
the one
it,
on the
little
left.
buddy. That beat. I better wait a turn before I do any more healing.
But here's some abilities they do. Did he use a hammer ability now? Yes, he does. You do like a lightning
Feel
strike,
my
which
righteous
is quite
fury.
cool. I'm going to leave you with the rest of the video. I think there's about another 5 minutes gameplay footage of it. I'm going to put more videos out. I don't want to go too much into the game because I want to go into more stuff within the other videos. But to be honest, my opinion that the game's 10 out of 10. I absolutely find it so funny. It's so different to any other game I've played. Like I've been doing a review on Plants vs Zombies, and I found that these two games, a lot of the games they're developing that have came out this year, they're really good. They're really different. They're not like your Call of Duty and your Battlefield. But
Make sure you always carry a few potions.
pick it up.
Don't get grounded for waiting in
It's well worth the buy. You're not going to be disappointed. It's full price. Unfortunately, you may have thought because being the graphics of the game and stuff like that, it may be a bit cheaper, but it's not. But I recommend it to anyone. I will say, I reckon after you've completed every quest in the game and you've done everything, you won't find a lot of replay capability in it. But I want to say cheers, thank you for viewing, and I'll be doing some more videos and maybe another review in soon due course. Okay, cheers, thank you, bye bye.
Jesus Christ! That wasn't so bad. Hey! Whoopee!
Sorry, but we can't be friends until you have more friends.
Well, hey up, you let me.
That's Butt Brady. Wait. Have you seen my hat? Out of my way.
I don't know, I think you have a nice nose. I'd worry more about your hair if I was you.
Oh, hello. Are you interested in some rhinoplasty? Here's a brochure with all of Dr. Tom's... Back again, I see. I'll add you to our email list. Sometimes we do 2-for-1 specials.
You must be in our little Bradley's class. I know everyone thinks their child is special, but I really think he is.
You will never get laid looking like that, kid.